Hello everyone. It is me, the one and only, the Dude Zord. Hello, how's everyone doing? Good morning, Algardia. Good morning, Lit Geek. Good morning, Simonot. Welcome. How have you been? Yeah, poor Lit Geek couldn't claim first. GG, Algardia. Well, Lit Geek, you'll always be first in my heart. Ay. Yeah, guys, the software is not cooperating. I don't know what the hell is happening here. I couldn't get the magic mouse software to work between the Mac and the Windows machine to work. So I needed to do everything by hand, which was yucky. Oh well. Using Synergy. No, I'm using a software called DeskFlow, which was a free open source one that I found out that worked with Mac and Windows. But yeah, it's I don't know what's happening. So Windows behaves as the server machine, the Mac behaves as the client. So I first need to launch the server on Windows, and then I need to boot the app on the Mac, so it connects to the server. The Windows says that it's serving. The Mac is trying to connect to the proper IP, but it's just not working. And they are the same IPs as yesterday. And they are connected to the same network, because I don't have more networks besides this one. So yeah, I have no idea what's happening, but it's fine. It's all fine. Guys, I got paid. Finally. GG. I finally got the termination compensation monies. We are not starving anymore. Good job, us. Yay. Good job, us. Peoples. Did it. Yes, I have done it. Good job. Hooray. Guys, I added something. Can you go on redeem and redeem the quote reward? GG. Good job. Yeah. Every time I say some weird shit, just let me know and I'll add a quote there. Good job, me. Okay, guys. Today we are going back to Unreal Engine development, which is amazing. We are continuing yesterday's task of making sure that units can also behave. Source 2 will be a possible engine to use from April onwards. Damn. Okay, so maybe we should port this standalone game to Source 2 then. And then Valve will pay us money. So today we are continuing yesterday's task of making sure that the individual units can behave as rally points, which essentially means that a rally point is the default move to location when units spawn from a bunker. So that is all working so far for what we added. Okay, let me just wait for this to boot up so I can show you what we did yesterday. And then I'll explain what we still need to do today. It's compiling, we need to wait. Oh, I forgot to notify on Discord. Hold on. Full screen sharing. Good job. Professional streamer. Good job. You have been notified. Well, the notified people are already on chat, so... Guys, if you want to join my Discord, this is the URL. Please go there. I need more friends. Please. Can your bot do that? Can your bot do that for you when stream starts? Yes, it is already doing that on a super secret channel that I have. I'll show you, YOLO. Do you see here these streamer bot tests? GG. But I don't like this because it's not actually using like my username and stuff, you know, and it only can have like a generic message, not a personalized one, like a custom one saying, okay, this is what we are doing. So yeah, but this is working, but I'll need to probably iterate more on it so I can send them a message as myself, because this currently is using like a webhook that I can't spoil it to you, but yeah, it's using a webhook, and but yeah, if I could post as myself and I could at least query the stream title, then I would do that, but at least for now I cannot. Someday. Okay, guys, let's do a show and tell. Do we have bots here? I think we'll have like 10 bots playing. No, cool. Okay. So the task for yesterday that we worked on, so this is a bunker, okay, which is where you can... This is a bunker. Hooray! Okay, maybe we need some sort of command that you guys can trigger to like tell me to look at something. At least tell me to look at chat if I like start talking too much. Okay, this is a bunker, right? And this is where you essentially can spawn units. Okay, this might be a little bit small. Let's do it like this. Where you can spawn units, right? Like you click, they spawn. Very nice and dandy. Okay, guys, don't abuse the quotes. We only have 3 quotes there. And on the bunkers, one thing that you can do is place these little rally flag. Okay, and this rally flag, let me just get these fuckers out. This rally flag is essentially the default move to position when a new unit spawns, right? So if I were to spawn a rifleman, there he goes. Okay, this is very, very cool and all, but then you need to be moving the rally flag potentially like every single time. Okay. So yesterday's task was making sure that you could attach one of these flags kinda to the back of a living unit from your team. So you can do exactly that, right? And now, if you were to move this guy, you can see the flag following him, which is really cool. Okay, and with this, when you now spawn a unit, the unit will go to the last known position of where this guy was, which is really cool and all, but it still has some issues. Mainly, if I were to, so currently I'm here, if I were to move near Poland and I am to spawn a guy right now, this guy will like come towards here, like the position where the flag was when I clicked on Q, or well, not when I clicked on Q, but when the character spawned. And what we need to do is, if we spawn a unit while this guy has a flag, yes. But if we spawn a unit while another unit has a flag, this unit will enter a special state called focused chase. And focused chase essentially means that as long as this unit that has the flag moves, okay, now it died, so the flag resets, obviously. But as long as this guy with the flag moves, this one should move by default after him until I override with a new action for it, right? If I were to select all of them and I would do a move, then that gets rid of that focused chase thing. And the focused chase essentially is a walk and completely disregard anything that's happening around you. So even if you are getting shot and all, just completely disregard that, just like full speed rush B. Okay? So that's something that we need to work on. I mean, that's the only thing we need to work on today. The other thing that we worked yesterday, also related to this functionality. Let me just get this arbor for myself. Good job. Is that when we have a transport boat, we'll get there, Tamara. We'll get there. So if we have a transport boat, okay, and we assign the flag to it. See, yeah, it has the flag now. And if now we are to spawn units, the units should board the boat immediately. See, like it's counting up. And this boat can take up to 20 units. Which is really cool, because then you can move the boat anywhere else and then load the boat there. And then all of the units will spawn there. Okay, so this is now working as well, which wasn't working before. And this is a special case of unit, this specific boat being a rally point. Simonot asks, what happens if the flag carrier dies in battle? Depending on the situation. No, but by default it will reset to this point here. At least for now. That's what they told me to do, right? Oh, I kind of forgot to... Hold on. I'll need to notify them on their own standalone thing. Hey peeps. I'm doing some live dev of standalone over at then a here if people want. Yes. Let's spam all of these motherfuckers. Good job. Guys, we are about to get rushed with 2 people at most. Okay, so if you spawn a unit and this unit becomes the flag bearer and this unit dies, the flag should reset to the default spawn position. Okay, so it properly goes there. If you spawn a new guy while this one is the flag bearer and this guy is moving, right, and this guy is following him, then if this guy dies, it will stop by default following him. Damn, I already have 10 viewers. Okay, that worked. GG. Hello everyone. Hello everyone. It is me, Dude Zord. I've been helping developing standalone with both Nick and Jacob. And I forgot his name. What's his name? Majek. How's everyone doing? But yeah, if this guy were to die, then this one stops essentially moving because it doesn't have a flag to continuing following. And then this should also work the same for, where was it? I thought I had a, yeah. And this then should work the same for campfires. Campfires is like these little large flags. First time checking in. Hello, Microhive. Good morning. Yeah, I did spam the channel. Hopefully, some people will check the. Okay, let me postpone ads. Oh no, it just started ads. Damn. Whoops. Whoops. Sucks to be them, I guess. Yeah, people, if you don't like ads, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Or just buy Twitch Turbo. Microhive followed. Thank you very much, Microhive. I think you are probably stuck on ads now. Sorry about that. So another thing that we also need to take care of today is we also need to make sure that these large banners, which were called campfires but now are called something else, also behave the same in terms of spawning units. This essentially is a default auto spawner, so every round it will spawn one guy with a most of 5 guys. Okay, so if you have like 5 guys alive spawn from there, it won't spawn more, but if one of these were to die now, then it will keep spawning until you have at least 5. Okay, and it helps like protecting the nearby spawns, just making sure that you also always have like someone nearby. But yeah, for the campfires, this should work the same, and it currently isn't, meaning that if I try to click on this guy and I move it, you see that the flag is not following him. So that's something that we also need to take care of today. So I think we might as well get started. I think I'll first take care of everything campfire related, because that will be easier to do. And once we have this working, then we'll go and do the focused chase state. Sounds good? Do we have a plan, people? Do we all agree? Let me know if we all agree. Okay, so let me quickly check. Sounds good. Spawns is important. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Strong. Okay, okay. The transport. Okay. Let me quickly check what the hell we did for the... Where is Iki, by the way? Is he dead? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't like us anymore. Sad. Okay, so let me try to figure out where the hell we need to go. Okay, so here on the fortress system, I'm updating the rally position always to that. Yeah, so I guess that what I need to do is essentially the kind of the same thing. And the fortress component data takes a rally entity. This already takes it as well, but this is not like updating every single frame. So I think that's what we need to do. Okay, let me just keep this open here. Elgardia, you're being called out. By the way, if you are unsure about certain details, you can just ask me or query the WC3 risk repository. Yeah, for sure, my man. You are Xilo, Xate, right? I think that's your username here. If I remember correctly. Yeah, Xate is the main developer of the... okay, sorry then. Yeah, so Xate is like one of the lead devs of the WC3 mod, and MicroHive also helps with the WC3 mod, and we are working on the standalone Unreal version and trying to make sure we have like feature parity. So, to be completely honest, I don't know how to play this game. Okay, I've just been helping since December, so I don't know how to play it. Like, I lose to the bots, that's how terrible I am. So yeah, I will gladly appreciate any help you can give me. Okay, let's try to make this work as well for the campfires, or these banners. I don't know what name we're giving them now. Let me just check what's up on the other PC. Hold on. The magic mouse thing not working is very annoying. Sorry guys, hold on. I need to send this message. Pew, pew, pew. Okay, sent. Good job. Okay, so as I was saying, yeah, Elgardi, I don't know if you are here, but if you are, I need your help. Maybe I'll need to ping him on WhatsApp. Hold on. I'll need a Unreal related answer that only he knows. Yeah, he's my Unreal Pro developer guy. 10 minutes. Okay. He's AFK now. It's fine. Okay, so I think that we need to go on the campfire system. Okay, we are already storing this rally entity here, but what we need to do is we need to update this rally position every single frame, which are currently not doing. So let me close every other tab, and then we have the fortress system. Okay, and we will need to essentially do the same thing as we do for the this. We'll essentially need to yoink this and make this work. That's how we develop here. We yoink code from one side to the other, and then shit starts working. It's amazing. Okay, this is going to be a campfire entity ID. This might as well be the F campfire blah 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 data, component data, campfire data. Good job. And now we yoink this guy here. We generate a definition. We do this. We do this. This is a campfire ID. This is a campfire component data. Campfire data. Yoinking at least once a day is recommended. Well, I yoink lots and lots of times a day. I love yoinking. Yes. Okay, I'll need all of this crap. Can I do... How do I set the rally point here? Campfire component data. Well, maybe I can just... Oh no. Huh? Confused. Okay, I need to do this. I see. What's the default campfire position? That's a good question. Campfire dot... Do I have like a spawn position? Or is it just campfire dot position? Find usages. What is your default value, sir? What is your default value? Campfire dot position. Good job. I mean... And here I'll need to do the same thing. Okay. So I might as well do this. Right? Because that will save me the... Oh, I hear this song a lot on what's his YouTube channel? I don't know. The guy that does a ton of like shader work. Ale Acerola, yeah. He has this song there. Persona 3 OST, nice. Acerola. Oh, we don't have an elf store here. Well, that's not fun. That is not fun. Rally world position. Well, you can do this. Cannot use to access. Yep. Microhive, if you're still here, what language do you use for the Warcraft 3 mod? Isn't it like TypeScript or something? It's weird. Yeah, good job, Simonot. This one was just for you. Rally world, campfire data, dot rally position. No. Rally position, comma. Oh no. Down, pew, 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 pew. Pew. No, bro, I need a 2F vector. Good job. Okay, we do not have an elf store here. Why do we need an elf store? Because that's how we get the elf components from random entities. And we need to check if the entity is alive to figure out if we need to reset the thing or not. Has anyone tried creating their own MCP servers? Not that I'm aware of, but I think that's kind of getting deprecated already, no? Last time I read about it, I think people were just using like actions directly. I don't know. I think that the AI environment is... No, what's the word? The environment... The AI yeah, the AI world is like moving way too fast, and people are creating a bunch of tools that is the cool new thing, but then they stop using it after like 2 or 3 weeks. So I don't know if that's actually still used now or not. I don't have much experience with AI. Let me start with that. I don't know if it's needed. Like I haven't worked with AI much at all besides using an LLM to write some code. So I haven't had the need to integrate an AI with a software that I did. But I don't. From what I've been reading, I think that now there are other alternatives that people are adopting instead of MCPs. I think. Don't quote me on that. Sorry, so MCP is needed, you're saying. Alarming results. I can expose the list of projects in progress. Tell it Kumar has been run over by a bus and it recommended it was best to continue his work based on their workload. Because it was so impressive. Okay. Yes, Simonat has been working, has been doing like cool stuff with AI, which I applaud entirely. I probably should do the same, honestly. I feel like I'm being a little bit left behind. It is what it is. Now I'm a streamer, guys. So we have to keep going. Ay, ay, ay. Component in health. Have you messed up with OpenClaw at all? See, that's one of the things. Like 2 weeks ago, like OpenClaw was like the new shit that everyone was using and whatnot, and I haven't read a single news about OpenClaw for the last 2 or 3 weeks. So I don't know if that's still relevant or not, because people are just like jumping from tool to tool. Their tools. Helgardia, hello. Are you here? Are you listening? Yes. Helgardia, do you see this fucking editor jittering? Because once it's unfocused, its FPS gets shitty. How do I fix this? Help. I think there's like a something in the settings. I don't know what's the name. Maybe I can find it. Hold on. I just wanted you here, honestly. Background. I think there's like a running background. Yeah, we use less CPU. Good job. I did it. I did it. I didn't even needed you. See, I found it. Good job. Good job as we did it as a team. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Thank you very much, Elgardia. Except that I once said before, but I didn't read it, so it doesn't count. Hold on, I need to scroll up the chat. They're as relevant as you want them to be, I guess. Try to get Claude to buy a MacBook in the browser and literally say, oh, I missed the color selection. Let me zoom in for a closer look. Damn. Okay, then you posted a link, which a really good intro vid. Yo. These guys are great tutorials, but this one on OpenClaw is really good. Okay, the standalone support spawns today. No, like the spawning is working. What I'm working on is the rally point to follow units. So you can like spawn stuff, obviously. But what I'm working on is once you have like this guy here, you can actually like attach the rally point to the guy, and when you move it, the rally point follows him. And what I need to work on next is the... So now I'm doing it for the campfires, because campfires and bunkers, fortresses, have different paths, code paths. So I need to make sure both behave the same. And then I'll need to implement the focused chase. So this guy has the rally point, right? So if I were to spawn a new guy, this guy should follow him to death, essentially. That's the plan for the day. Okay, so here I'm passing this. I see some great UX. Yeah. We've been working a ton of it on it. In health store. Health store equals in health store. Good job. And well, now you cannot find where you are used. Oh man, this sucks so much. Okay, let's just see where you crash. Not crash, where you fail to compile, and then I'll know where you are. Microhive, how long have you been working on the Warcraft 3 mod? Just out of curiosity. Identifier. Oh, you don't even know what this is. Cool. Cool. Include movement data. Health. No. Hold on. Since December 10th. Well, I love the fact that you can like pinpoint the exact date. That's cool, man. That's cool. Yeah, I've only been working with them since December 2025, so like only 3 months, 4 months. What am I doing? Campfire doesn't know what the hell a component storage is. Okay. Why? Where is the health component storage? Health data. Okay. But on brain system, how do you know what the hell it is? Okay, it's just like getting health data, not age. Okay, cool. Cool. Campfire system. Oh, this one is called movement. This guy should be called health, but it's called health system instead. I see. Okay, this one needs to be moved up, and we try to compile again. That's the thing. It usually starts out with small contributions, and before you know it, you are in charge. Haha. Well, I think I still have a long way before I get in charge of anything. Like Nick and Majek have been like working tirelessly on these, and they work way more hours than I do. So, and I don't intend to be in charge because, again, I don't play this game. I don't know like all of the possible interactions either. So I would be a terrible manager for this project, at least, I think. Okay, bro. Can you like... Okay. Campfire initialize, ECS manager this. Okay, this is what I wanted. Okay, so here I need to pass the health storage now. Okay, and this should compile. Okay, stop. No worries, I don't play Warcraft 3 Risk either. But it doesn't stop us from making sure other people can have fun. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Yeah, I really enjoy working on this. I did ask previously, I don't know if you heard or not. What is the language that you guys use over there? I think you were using TypeScript, right? Something weird. Weird like that. No function. Campfire does not take. Bro, like, it's literally here. Okay. Lead geek, what are you trying to build? I was thinking about taking our open API document and building an MCP server. But isn't an MCP server just a... Well, I don't think you build an MCP server, right? What you build is, again, like, I'm not judging or anything. I think that what you do is you build an API specifically that follows like the MCP rules. Right. Right, but you just expose like a different API, right? And you deploy it on a server. Yeah, but then you click deploy and it goes. I mean, I guess that's true. Guys, this is not working. I hate my life sometimes. No, guys, I love myself. I'm just kidding. What the hell is happening here? Like, this is the shenanigans that sometimes happens where it's saying, oh, this takes 5 stuff. Like, where's the health here? And the health is right there. And it's saying, no, 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 it isn't there. Because now it's not taking like this file. It's using some other weird file. Okay, so now it's gonna work because who the fuck knows? Okay, let me scroll up. We use TypeScript. History lesson incoming. Okay. When Warcraft 3 was published in 2002. Okay, let me start. History lesson incoming. When Warcraft 3 was published in 2002, it featured its own graphical programming tool and a scripting tool called JAS. When Reforged was released, Blizzard added Lua support. Awesome people implemented a TypeScript transpiler to Lua, which is what we use today. Yeah, that is really cool. That is a really convoluted like tool pipeline, but that's really cool. But I've never worked with Lua. I do have some TypeScript experience, and obviously TypeScript with all of the JavaScript libraries and stuff makes it really easy to work with. But was Lua really that hard, or people just thought that TypeScript was the obvious choice to go with? And can you even use like external libraries from NPM? Or not really? I mean, because if it allows you to use those, then that's GG. Bro, what do you mean? Like, health storage is right here. Like, it's right there. How do you not see it? I think that when I control Z, this is going into a fake state that didn't exist. But no, like it's not seeing the thing. Oh, okay, now it's complaining that campfire initialize does not take 5 arguments. What? Right, it takes 6. Oh my god. I don't know what's happening. Okay, let me read more. You guys are talking a lot. I really appreciate it, by the way. Okay, lit geek. Thinking open API doc is basically a wrapper for commands. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, that works really well. Just register in Cloud, or wherever in the Cloud will start the MCP and start accessing it. Like, instead of using local testing with Postman and the manual bullshit, I can use MCP to have AI create workflows and do testing. Yes. Yeah, that is a cool way of using things. Yeah, NPM packages can be included without issues in the TypeScript projects. Damn, then that's really OP. I personally think TypeScript is just more approachable for most people. Lua is fine and some use it, but it's just not for me and Xate. Okay. Yeah, well, if you are introducing people to the project, then TypeScript will surely be way easier to understand than forcing people to learn a new language. So that was a really great call. Okay, now you guys are talking AI stuff that I don't know. I mean, Lua is not that hard. I don't know, I've never used Lua, but just the fact that they can use any package from NPM makes Lua deprecated pretty much immediately. Because there aren't really that many packages for Lua, comparatively, at least. Am I being dumb? Like... Oh, okay. Maybe I was being dumb this entire time. Okay. API keys or MCP can handle your own refresh tokens internally, and Clone has no involvement with that. Lua is not that hard, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Cool. I caught up with chat. Yes. Yeah, you guys wrote a ton the last couple of minutes. Guys, we need to chill. Nah, I'm just joking. Please continue. Okay. In theory, we should now have the campfires work the same as the other bunkers in terms of the rally point, that is. Okay, so we're nuking Moldova. Guys, did I tell you that I once had a girlfriend from Moldova? GG. Was cool. She was very pretty. Okay, so in theory now, I can have a random guy being the rally point for... No, I cannot, because I'm still not calling that every frame. Right, so if I were to move this guy, this still doesn't follow. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, but we are almost there. Hold on. Update turn. No. Do you have like a generic update? You have a generic update. Blah, 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 blah. Process spawning, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I don't care about any of this. I'll probably want to do Um, do I do it in the end or in the start, or where do I do this? Let me check the update here. Process Fortress. Okay, because the Fortress system does it for all of them. And this campfire system probably does for all of them as well. Process Fortress. And then at the end, no, not at the end, but we have this. Update rally position. Process spawning. Process campfire spawn. Do I do it here? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe this will work now. Okay, let me just quickly change scenes. I need to read some personal stuff on this PC. Because again, it's not working for the other one. So I just need to make sure that I'm getting the things. Okay. Some reimbursements, some cool stuff. Okay, I still didn't get a reply from there. It's fine. It is fine. Only 1 hour has passed, so it's fine. Okay, we go back. Did this work? I think it did. Just make sure you turn off use my data for training. In your AI providers, your data doesn't get slurped up. Yes. Oh, I did cancel like my co-pilot yesterday. Nick and Majek were having like some weird discussion yesterday on the standalone server, Discord server, about AI and AIs using your data to test and all of that. And I noticed that I've been paying for like Copilot for over a year now without actually using it that much, so I just removed it. Free 10 euros a month. I think I have someone outside. I'm hearing weird sounds. The tools and engine you have available is enviable, becoming from a 2 decades old engine. Yeah. We are very well served, fortunately. Okay. Let me just check. Okay, now hopefully we should have the campfires working. This time for real. This time for real. So, okay. Yeah, my father-in-law just arrived. Hold on. Let me just... Yeah, I don't like this setup. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. As I was saying, now we need to test the campfire shenanigans. So I'll just quickly yoink Bulgaria. We are freeing Bulgaria. I always like to ask people this question. Do you think standalone would work as a 2D game? 3D aspects do not really factor into the gameplay. Where is the thing? Where is the thing? Perspective. It's not this. Help. Wireframe. Lit. Well, I cannot move the camera. Hold on. Why can't I move the camera? Oh, it's only working for this one for some reason. Yeah, I wanted to see if I could like move the camera so you... Oh, I can. I mean... Wow, look at all of these junkiness on the shadows. Would this work? Okay, obviously it's flipped. Okay, let's forget about that part. But would this work as a 2D game? Hold on, Denmark. Let me try to go to Bulgaria. Macedonia, Greece. Greece is there, so I need to go more here, maybe. I mean, would it work? Maybe. Is it that fun? Absolutely not. It isn't that fun. Like, look at this. This looks like it was like a smashed burger, you know, like it just whack. It lacks any depth to it. But this looks cool. Like once you actually have like depth and all. I wouldn't say that in terms of gameplay. I would say it doesn't matter at all. But if the idea is hold on, sorry. Sorry. Okay. Let me start from the start. Start from the start. Yes. Good English. In terms of gameplay, like, sure, it works. It's not that great, but obviously it works, right? Because you don't need. If anything, you can always like zoom a little bit more out to see what the hell you are doing. While if you have like a tilted camera, by default you see more towards the north. But you could play like this and this would work fine. Okay. Like a straight down situation. 2D. Where I think this really shines. No worries, Microhive. I will reply no matter what. What I think this will shine is because we want to turn this into like a proper competitive game. The fact that you can just literally like do flybys with this crap like is amazing. Like imagine seeing a fight but like this, you know, and there are like 300 people units like shooting each other from here. Like that would be crazy stuff. Which if it was like hard-coded 2D view from the top without any perspective, then you lose a ton on that. Yeah, but being able to navigate the game like at this height is cool. Like even from here you don't think like any of these models have much detail going into them. But I mean, look at this. Like even the boxes have like textures to it. Like they have literally like depth to it, which obviously you don't see from here, but they're there. They're there. Same thing for trees. Like you can see like the individual veins of the leaves, but from here it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I think that for a spectator slash presenter for like live games and stuff, I think that would be really cool. The flybys and stuff. That's my opinion. Touch. Okay, so again, we have this working. Okay, go back there, son. Okay, so this guy has the flag now. The flag properly updates. Good job. So if I were to on purpose get rid of one of them, okay, damn, now I'll need to wait like 20 seconds for these. Okay, so now it should spawn one guy and it should go there. Good job. Good job, us. It worked. Hooray. Victory. Okay, I need to do more stuff. Yeah, I need to figure out what the hell is happening with the magic thing. The magic mouse and keyboard shenanigans. Okay, so the campfire bit is done, which means we might as well create a commit with this. Okay. Campfires, rally points also can be attached to units. Good job. Okay, which now leaves us with the most difficult task of them all, which is the focused chase thing that I have no idea that we'll need to do, what we'll need to do there. I just know it's going to be very painful. Well, I'm probably forgetting to do more stuff. Well, not forgetting, I'm probably not doing more stuff that I need to do. I'm not attaching like this save and restore from snapshot shenanigans. I should be like adding stuff here. I mean, but this is copying like the entire component data. But I need to do stuff on the multiplayer in sync part to make sure that the okay, wrong side, my guy here, to make sure that the we can like roll back and go ahead in terms of I don't even know the words, in terms of multiplayer packets and whatnot, to make sure that we can like actually replay the game, and we are not including the rally entity anywhere. See why? Like we have the rally position, we don't have the rally entity. I think we'll need to have a rally entity. Maybe. Okay. In any case, we now have we now need like a spawn unit. Well, we don't need a spawn unit. We have a spawn unit already, and we should have a spawn unit here. which is this. Good job. And then we also have a spawn unit from campfire, which is this. And one thing that we'll need to do is we'll need to check. So instead of doing this attack move unit thing here, we'll need to do. Where is the data? It's just called data. Like it's different every single time. Campfire data. Bro, can't I just... Okay, forget the ifs. We'll do it like so. Good job. So what we'll need to do is, if we have a rally entity assigned to either that campfire or that bunker or that arbor or port, I don't know what's the name that we are using for it now, but if we have a rally entity, the newly spawned units need to do like a focused follow unit thing that we do not have yet. Else, and this is the default case that already works. Sorry, I need to drink water. I'm back. What I don't know what even I was saying, but by default this already works, right? So we need to keep the default use case where it spawns, and if it has, if the unit that spawns has like an enemy nearby, it automatically starts trying to attack that unit. That is the default use case. But if you have a rally entity, then instead of going to the default use case of just trying to attack whoever is nearby, we need to focus follow the rally entity unit. Pretty much. Orange juice over water. Well, if only I had orange juice. Algardia, my friend, are we having lunch together this week? I'm unemployed. And you can appear on stream as well. We can do a co-op live stream. Oh, this is based on the StarCraft Warcraft maps. Hello, Hydralisk. Sorry, man, I'm jinxing your username. Hello, this is the Unreal Engine 5 implementation of Risk Reforged. Yes. Which is the Warcraft 3 mod. Yes. This is a standalone implementation in Unreal Engine 5. Thursday. Yes. It's a deal. It's a date. Yeah, welcome, Hydralisk. Yeah, Hydralisk. Oh, maybe it's that. Hydralisk. Yeah, welcome to the stream. If you have any questions, please feel free. Okay, so we need to work on this focus follow unit shenanigans. That I don't know how to do. That's essentially it. I do not know how to do. So this is the new entity that just spawned. We'll probably need to also pass the rally entity. Adjusted rally position float. I don't know what. I don't think I need this. So yeah, I think this is the method that we need to call. No, it's not focus follow, it's focus chase. The name. Campfire. No. It's not this. Hold on, do I have this like this anywhere? Yeah, the code is not this. The code is different than index none. Yes. Crisis avoided. Good job, we did it. Good job, we. And here the same thing. Yeah. Okay. Now we need to implement this. And I don't know how. Welcome. Press that cute little follow button. Yes, please click that little follow button that it's like right here. Oh, well, the button, I don't know where it is. Yeah, it's probably like right here. And you see these followers goal, it will go up by 1 and it's going to be amazing. What's the motivation behind the standalone game? You can market it, you can sell it and make money out of it. And if it's a Warcraft mod, then you can't really do that because it goes against the terms of services. Yeah, so we'll be able to put this thing on Steam and make game out of it. We'll even apply to the Epic Games Mega Grant. Epic Games Mega Grant. Yeah. We are applying to this as well. And hopefully they will be funding some of the development if they like the game. I mean, and we already have the potential for the players, right? Because there are literally dozens, multiple dozens, and probably a few hundreds, like maybe 100 or 200 people that play the Warcraft 3 version. So I think we can assume that maybe most of them will buy the Unreal Engine 5 one, because this looks prettier, and we can do this like flybys in 3D. Very nice. Just maybe. Okay. We will need to figure out all of this. And I'm scared. I am scared. Okay, this will be a tough one for sure. So let me try to figure out what the hell we need to do here, because I would assume that most of these things will still happen, right? Okay, so it's invalidating nav mesh stuff, so it calculates a new path. I mean, this is probably all the same shenanigans. It's trying to clustering, it's trying to find a goal. Well, this goal here, it's the thing that it's a little bit weird, because this goal here will need to be dynamic, you know? So it will need to constantly follow the guy. So I wonder if this request, instead of just a goal position, will have like a goal entity, you know? Oof, This is crazy. This does so many things. Oh my god. This does so many things. Move unit. I mean, to be completely honest, can I do a split right? Yes. To be completely honest, this move unit and this attack move unit, they kinda do the same thing most of the time. Right, like get positions. There's this weird hold position here for some reason. But then we also have like all of the clustering. Yeah, the thing that we'll need to change for sure is this roll goal. Yeah, because I think we... So an attack move unit is try to move, but if it finds something to attack in between, it attacks. A move is move and disregard any enemies, but it only moves to the one location that is set. And the thing here that we need to do is like we need to constantly calculate the position based on the position from the rally entity that they are attached to. Hold on, I already scrolled too much. Okay, request, land, raw goal, land, attack move, keeps formation. This also keeps formation. Process group movement, there is a request. Okay. Yeah, because I think that then all of this part is kind of the same. Move to position. Well, yeah. Here then instead of AI state move to position, the AI state will be move to entity. Or yeah, maybe I move to entity here. And then the target entity will be that one. Welcome back, y'all, from the ads. I mean, I'm pretty sure I need to do like a copy of this move unit. The only difference is that instead of taking this destination, we take an entity. That's pretty much it. Well, not pretty much it, obviously. I'm simplifying way too much here. But this goal position is the thing that is causing me some questions. Right, because instead of a goal position, it's going to be a goal entity. And then whenever we call this process group movement, what I can check is Raw goal index, goal. Okay, what does this do actually? Goal center. I mean, I wanted to make this generic enough so that it works for multiple folks in the future. I don't know if we want that or not. Might as well have that working generically, you know? But yeah, I don't know what I need to do. Set up formation. The destination is this on the component data. Well, but then the component data will need to have a different destination. Yeah. No line of sight. Need flow field navigation. Yeah, my only question is mostly because this only gets called like once, right? Everywhere. Okay, so this gets called here whenever we add a new spawn unit from actor, wherever this is. What is this even called? I don't even know. Spawn ECS unit. Oh, okay, this is like the fortresses and stuff, I think. Or the bases, I see. But overall this is called once, right? Because we only have like one move command. So this is the ECS. Whenever we get a multiplayer command, we need to act on it. But we won't be getting those every frame, right? We will be only getting one whenever that unit spawns. So where should I then calculate it, like every single frame? I would say that's my question. Move unit. Yeah. And this is the M button. Oh, it's not even being used. Good job, you. I don't know. We maybe do this. Yeah. I legit do not know what is the best way of doing this. Where do we have our new functions? Hold on the spawn system. I see. Spawn system. Here. Okay. It needs to be called focus follow. I mean, we just go. We just go and we'll figure it out eventually. Force focused attack, target entity. Well, this is kind of what we need to do, right? This is kind of what we need to do. But instead of being an attack, is a chase. So maybe I'll check what the hell those focused chase unit here. Yeah, I think this is what we are going to need to do. Focused chase unit. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. And then, guys, we are about to do what we enjoy doing the most on this project, which is yoinking code. Focused chase unit. GG. It has been yoinked. Good job. Yoink it right off. Yes. Or, as I also like to call it, copy-paste based programming, which is my favorite type of programming. It's better than AI. Yep. I just copy code all over and then shit works, you know? Okay. Copy paste based. Got it. Oh, by the way, Simonot, you didn't show me what your AI replied to my prompt yesterday. You said it was spewing like generic bullshit, but I kinda wanted to read what it said. If you don't mind sharing it privately. Don't post it here. Please. Please. I beg you. Set AI state. Sure. It's on another machine. Yeah, it's fine. We can do it later. I mean, the only thing here is that I won't care about this attack data, right? I mean, this is going to be the target entity. But, oh. I already have a focused chase. The hell? Bro, then you are just going focused chase here. GG. I mean, I don't want to attack them. Now, is this gonna work? I would love to. Chasing units, this. Remove. Do all of this shit. Okay. Well, we still need to calculate the first position there. Reset AI state after forces group movement. It may have reset to move to position. Sure, target is preserved. Good job. Stop units already in range. Guys, maybe this is work like first try. I mean, if it did, I'm like the most giga chad in the entire world. We'll figure it out together. I highly doubt this is gonna work. I'm pretty sure there's like a check somewhere that says if you are trying to chase an entity that belongs to your team, you cannot do it. But I'm not a betting man. But I think that's what's gonna happen. I don't think this is gonna work. Do you? Type like 1 in chat if you think this is gonna work. Anything else if you think it's not gonna work. 0, yeah. Screw you, Simonot. You never believe in me. I'll need a way to normalize copium. I need a way to normalize the volume for these songs. They all have like different volumes while playing, and I'm constantly lowering and increasing the volume on the keyboard. Well, not on the keyboard, on the headphones, but using the keyboard. But that gets annoying. Do you guys also notice that some musics are louder than others? Okay. Let's go, little bro. This is where real man Spotify has a sound level equalization thing. Well, so does this, in theory. I mean, this is this is not like the proper image to be showing. Whoops. Okay, saved. No, go away. Yeah, never mind this. Okay, good job. This is like an open source YouTube music thing. I don't know exactly what this is, but this plays like music from YouTube. Obviously, it's not like a proper app by YouTube, and they have like a ton of plugins here, and I'm using one called Audio Compressor, which says that it lowers the loudest part and raises the volume of the softest parts, but I don't know. Okay, guys, I'm getting someone at the door. I'll be right back. GG, we are back. Guys, I got a package. I have a small package. True. Yeah, so as I was saying, sorry bro, yeah. I've learned to live with it. It's fine. Then I would here would be where I would put like a mom joke in, but I respect you and your mom way too much, so not doing that. Smart man, yeah. I also like to have my arms and legs like in working condition, so I'm not risking it. So as I was saying, I have like this weird YouTube music player thing, and they do have like this plugin here. They also have like an equalizer that I don't know. It has like weird plugins, but I would really like to properly like adjust the volume on all of them individually, and I cannot do that. So I don't know. I think we'll need to live with it. You're now a famous streamer. Nothing will happen to your arms and legs. Surely. Copium. Okay. Guys, do we think... No, okay, Simonot already said no. But let's see if this works. So, if I spawn a new guy... So this is the flag, the banner guy. Cool job. Good job. If I spawn this guy, he's going to follow this one. Oh, he's trying to attack him. What the fuck, bro? Leave him alone. What the hell? I mean, this kind of works. If you ignore the fact that he's shooting his own friend. But this kind of works. Ah, poor bastard. GG. He died. Even lost his little hat. Sad. Sad face. Okay. So this kind of worked. This kind of worked. So... Where do I need to check this? Because I'm pretty sure this is like always checking the target. Oh. Okay. Where do I know? Where do I check the attack? I never know this shit. Damage system? Baby. I don't know. Structure. In queue damage event. Process event. Apply single event. I don't know what you want from me, bro. Apply. Try broadcast alerts, Carl. Okay, I'll put the breakpoint here and maybe it will tell us what's happening. Okay, attach. We are attached. Let's go. Let us go. Okay, let me now message my wife. Whoops, sorry. Elgardio, you need to fill in your IRS. Today it starts. Well, in theory tomorrow, but I always do it. Still not available, damn. No, it always starts one day prior. At least that has been every single year. Every single year I put it on the 31st of March. Every single year. I'm like one of the first motherfuckers filling in the taxes thing. They really advise people not to do it because there might be some issues with formulas and stuff, but I don't care. Okay. Yeah, so maybe it isn't open yet. Okay, what am I doing? Okay. We need to figure out where the damaging is coming from. Because we already have the focus, the chasing part going, so that's GG. So we just need to figure out the chasing. Okay. So if I spawn one guy here, good job, now you are the guy. And now I spawn a new guy. And it was like, tonks, okay. Process event. Okay, event. Damage queue event. Okay, this is cool. Where do I damage queue event? Where do I create one of these? On the attack system, that would make a lot more sense. Execute instant attack. Okay, we keep going and tonk. Good job, we are here. And the winding phase. Okay. Oh, because let me see. Why are you trying to attack your bro? I mean, your bro didn't do anything wrong to you. So why would you try to attack him? Because Okay, pretty sure that on the attacker data. Do you have like a target entity here on the attacker? Yeah, you do. You shouldn't though. This should be empty. You shouldn't have the attacker shenanigans. The attacker target entity. Target entity here. Yeah. Oh. Can I inspect or find usages of only sets and not gets? Like when I'm setting this value? Because that would be what I want to do. Oh, there he is. Show right at access. Okay. Good job, my guy. Okay. Fortress. Guard. Clear. Guard. No, it's not here. So, is it going to be here? You're not on focused attack. We are on focused. On chase. Focused chase. I don't know. Okay. Get his ass. Okay. Why though? Why? What is your movement like? Well, not your movement. What is your AI? No. I don't want your. Yeah. So you are being set to focus the attack. Why, little bro? Yeah. Okay. See, I don't like this shit. Like the multiple spaces here, because if I want to do a search like this, then I don't know if these has like 20 billion spaces before. I mean, apparently it works here if we have like 10 of them. But see, like this bullshit right here. Yeah, I don't like that crap. And this works, so it's fine. No, it doesn't work. Yeah. Okay. What I wanted to check is when does this thing gets set up to focus the attack? Is there an easy way for me to do this? I mean, all of these guys are currently idling. Is there a way for me to just put a global breakpoint in this structure member to see when the hell this gets set? I mean, that would be pretty cool. Find index by entity. Okay, computer says no. Could I breakpoint on a set? I would love to. I probably cannot. Inspect this. Oh, fuck's sake. Okay. I don't, bro. I don't care about your attacks, okay? Okay, now you're friends. Good job. What I care about is end already phase, but this is probably being called for every single goddamn entity here. 1, 3, 6, 8, 10, blah blah blah. Yeah, so this is being called for every single entity in the game. This is not what I want. What about this? This is also being called for every single guy. Okay. So if I spawn this guy, okay, it will be set to focus the attack somewhere. So we need to figure out where. State. Hold on. No. Find usages. Okay, it can be one of these 6 here. Or this one. What's this one? Apply world, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I think we'll need to do a 1-by-1 check until we can figure out where the hell this is coming from. That's essentially it. Okay, not there. We go again. Where is the search? Search. Or I can just like set them all. Maybe that also works. Right? I can like put a breakpoint here and the breakpoint here and here and here and here and here. And now, stonks. We got it. Good job. Good job. We did it. And those focused chase state. Oh. I see a possible issue with this. Okay, at least we already identified where the fuck all of this is going wrong. The issue is that I'm pretty sure that if I were to, I'm pretty sure that if I were to attack that guy, it also enters a focused chase bullshit. Yeah, because we can also do the denials, you know. We can also on purpose kill our own guys. And so how do I differentiate between one or the other? Hello, Microhive. Welcome back. I did reply on the VOD, but I can show you why do I think 3D is superior. And show it right now. Yeah, I would love that. So you could have the view from the top shenanigans, which I mean kinda works. It's not ideal, but it kinda works, you know. Let me just do this. I mean, in terms of gameplay, this works. it's all fine and dandy because you would be able to like select the units and actually do all that shit. So I think that in terms of gameplay, it doesn't really matter. They're billions for 2D style. Oh, I don't know that game. Hold on. They are billions. They are billions. Oh. Oh, are these like individual guys? Holy crap. Okay. That's cool. But where I think the 3D really shines is not for the gameplay. Where the 3D really shines is because when you are like spectating a game or casting a game, you will be able to do this. And this is a billion times better than like this. Like adding depth to the casting, to the spectators, like this is invaluable. Because I mean, you could see, oh yeah, like here in the Iberian Peninsula, Portugal and Spain going head to head and stuff, but then you could be just like doing like these cool pans and all, like showing the fights and all that crap. And then, oh, let's go to France, and then you like fly by to France, and then you see like a cool like action sequence, and you can even like fly by between the trees. Yeah, I think that for casting and spectators this is invaluable. For gameplay, not that much. That's my reply. Okay. How do I do this? So now we are having a conflict, Microhive. We are having a conflict because we are kind of reusing the focused chase for denials as well. For when you on purpose try to attack your guy, right? Like it first tries to go on a focused chase and then it goes on a focused attack. And obviously this has like some checks of, okay, so if you are of the same team, then you do blah 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 blah. The issue now is that when I spawn a guy towards this one, I'm also doing a focused chase. But then the new guy starts shooting his friend, which we do not want. So I don't know how to differentiate between the two. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm not sure if I should be adding like a completely different state, right? Because we already have, so these are all the states we have. And this is essentially like a focused chase, right? I don't know what's the difference between a chase and a focused chase, actually. Maybe that would be helpful. Maybe a chase is what I want, not a focused one. Because a focused chase kind of implies that we are turning it into a focused attack next. And maybe a chase is just follow the guy. When do I ever set this? Can I even set a guy to chase? And I'll attack move state. Focused attack, chase. Yeah, I don't even know what's the difference between a focused chase and a chase. But maybe you know. The enums, state enums are not very explicit in their intents. Yeah, I do agree with that. Enemy in vision range, but not attack range. So it goes to chase. Okay. Okay. I think that a move to position is you click and it goes. Okay. A chase is go after this guy, but if someone else tries to attack you, then you cancel it and you start attacking that guy. A focused chase is you go after this guy no matter what and you never lose focus. Yeah. Yep. And an attack, yeah, and the move is a move and never stop, which is like this one. And an attack move is move, but if you are attacked or if you find an enemy, you attack them first. I think. But we want focus chase because the chase is it's gonna stop chasing if it gets attacked or if it finds an enemy, and we don't want that. We want to focus chase the guy. So how do I focus chase without attacking him? Because essentially the issue okay, hold on. I think this is where it's getting set, right? Okay, this is where it's getting set. My question is, do I have attack data here? I have. Do I have a target? I do not have a target. Okay, so this also will find me the target. Do I have something here that I can use? Has destination. Precise destination. Naval. I don't even have anything on my movement that I can use. Can I, on my AI, maybe on my AI state I should add something here saying that do not self-attack. Because then I can use that. Because focus chase is like the proper situation to be in. Like the proper state. This is the target, like the target entity of my focus chase. But I don't want to attack them in this specific case. Attack, move, chase. Would be another state though. Yeah. But what I found is that the state management is so complex that I think we would either need to rewrite the entire thing just to make it a little bit easier to work with, or just try to patch something in, which is currently what I'm trying to do. Again, because I also don't have like the full grasp on the code base. I mean, I only work on these like 20 hours a month, so I'm lacking tons and tons of decisions that have been made, so I don't want to go crazy and start modifying code because I don't want to get yelled at. Well, not yelled at, you know what I mean. I just don't want to make more changes than the changes needed. Okay, so by this point attack doesn't have anything that we want. Movement is just saying he's moving, which it's fine. I mean, maybe something that we can have is besides having an hard-coded only target entity, maybe we should have an attack target entity as well, you know? Because then there's an entity that you use to walk towards, and then there's an entity that you use to try to attack. But then everywhere where you have target entity, you would need to be checking both. But I also think this target entity is being used for regular movement stuff. He's attack moving. Yeah, I think that if we had like a flag inside the AI, like he's trying to attack or something, I think these would help. Because if I had a focused chase but with he's trying to attack set to false, then I don't do anything. And I would only set it to is trying to attack if I actually find an enemy. So maybe that's what I want to do. Yeah, because this has the focused chase unit, where here I'm getting this AI state here, so I might as well just read the set like AI is trying to attack, set to false, and then I could keep the focused chase. And for now I only use this for the focused chase shenanigans. I just need to make sure that I set it to true when I run a manual attack. Like a denial thing. Thoughts? Do we like this? I don't know if I like this, to be completely honest with you. I mean, we are like, is attack moving? So I might as well like is trying to attack or something. Something like this. It feels a bit spaghetti at the moment. I would need to study the code a bit though. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying to do the least amount of effort. Because if I need to do a completely refactor on these, there goes my 20 hours, you know? And I would think that Nick and Jacob and all those folks would rather have me working on like smaller tasks, and everything that's like big commitment. They usually are the ones that tackle those. Flag indicating this unit is in attack move mode. Okay, so maybe I can have flag indicating if this is a focused chase with the intent of attacking or not. And maybe this will work. I do not know. Okay, let me see where we use all of this. Wow, yeah, I would need to essentially add all of those usages there. Make sure these or is trying to focus attack. Maybe this is the way. Flag indicating this is focus chase. Has the intent of attacking or not. Yeah, I think I like this. I think this is the way for now. B is trying to focus the attack. Yeah. I think this is the way. And when we get here on handle focused chase state, what we need to do is as world attack target trees. Yeah, then that is focused attack. That is fine. I mean, I might as well do a normal entity target chase. Yeah, I'll need this destination. What's the difference between pause and stop? Oh, it sets destination to false and then it doesn't do anything? Crazy. Yeah, because essentially the only thing I want to do is if AI this, we do this. This is my theory. These are like the least amount of changes that I think are needed for this to work. But then I need to do these on the denial thing. Where do I do that? Well, we'll get there. We will get there. Looking forward to see it in action. Yeah, me too. I'm really enjoying this task at the moment. At the beginning, I thought it would be like way more complex than it's being, and it's working really, really well at the moment, at least. This song is way too chill. Nah, bro. Goodbye. Come on, cooperate. Good job. Okay. Let's see. Guy, flag. There he goes. Might as well move the guy there. I spawn a new one. Don't attack him. Good job. Fucking GG. I'm the greatest developer that ever lived. I'm just kidding. Good job, me. There he goes. Following his little friend. Yay! We did it. What happens if you rally on an enemy fortress guard? You can only rally on your own units, I think. At least I think that's what Nick told me to do. Let me double check that. No, I think he only told ally units. But maybe you can. I don't know. Is there anything stopping you? Nah. You can't. It just tries to attack them. But because they are so far away, you can't actually do that. Oh, but... Well, and if you try to do it on a fortress, then it doesn't actually set the fortress to be the rally point. Yeah. It is a difference between WC3. Oh. Well, then I think I'll need to double check with him on that. I mean, it's opening Discord on the other PC. So let me quickly confirm the conversation we had. Pew, pew. I mean, I think it's on the task. you should be able to assign a rally to friendly unit. Yeah, it's written there. So that's what I did. Okay, but this works. This works. But I don't think I can attack. Oh, it still works fine. Ah, okay, but then you go on focus chase and it doesn't resume attacking. I see. So if I am here, bro, go there. If I am there and now I try to attack him, because it was on focus chase, it doesn't work. But because he's close by, this will attack. But once I start moving, it goes back to focus chase and it doesn't do the thing. So I need to set that flag to true so that this actually resets properly. Yeah, I need to set this flag to true. So where am I denying? I don't recall. I don't recall. Attack improvements. Is it this? Reset attacker when giving. Is it this? No. Attack projectile, cancel units, deny on units. Okay. This is what I did. So where do I set this thing? Request attack. Force focused attack. Okay. I think this is where it is getting called. So if I do this and I do this, no, it's not there for some reason. Force focused attack. Oh, is it like a control or alt situation? No. No. It doesn't stop here. It is fine. It is fine. AI state equals this, and here I'll also need to say the B is trying to focus attack equals true. Good job. Yeah, I'll probably need to reset this somewhere. I mean, pretty much everywhere. B is trying to focus attack. Okay, where are the other places for this? Handle attack move. Execute instant attack. Handle attack move command. Oh, okay. Handle attack move command. Request attack move here. Attack move. Oh, so you can do an attack move on this guy. Is this what this does? It's not. Okay, am I even attached? Well, now I am. Good job. Good job. So maybe this is gonna work. Also no. Oh, because I changed the... Hold on. Ay ay ay. Handle focus chase. No, this is fine. This is fine, this is fine. Question. Should rallied units touch their targets or stand far away once they have finished chasing? I don't know. I mean, when I set this rally there and I spawn a new guy, it will actually go all the way towards the rally. But if I'm following this guy, imagine that this is the flag there. If I'm following this guy, I'm not sure if I should actually move all the way near him or this. I think that's also up for discussion. But I believe this is like the safest distance where they can attack from. So that's why they stop there. So maybe that's where I can... something I can check as well. Because I'm checking this is within range here. So I might as well do something like this. You know? So it only stops moving if it's actually going to attack, and this way should go like very, very nearby. Maybe we can test, but I don't know the answer. But if the idea is to mimic the regular rally, then probably they should be side by side. Okay, this is compiling now. Let me message my wife. Okay, now he's like trying to follow him like a crazy guy, and oh no, he's actually trying to... Hold on, confused. Okay, so if I go there and I start like moving this guy... Oh, now he stops for some reason. Oh, because... Why? Okay, something weird happened. Okay, we'll keep it as it was before. Within range. Yeah, because here we probably don't want to use the attack range. I mean, yeah. But is there a smaller range that I can use? I don't know. Yeah, we'll keep it like this for now. Okay, I got some clarifications from some WC3 veterans. Said that rallying enemy units will just put the rally on the ground under the enemy unit. I see. Yeah, that makes sense. So it's kind of what is happening now with the fortress situation. And for the unit itself, it's just trying to attack the unit. Yeah. So this doesn't actually work. I mean, Nick did write it here. Note that right now, if you have a fortress selected and right-click an enemy unit, it will try to set the manual target on that unit. So I don't know if it should still put the flag under them. Because what happens if you have, okay, imagine this is an enemy unit, right? You have that enemy unit, you have this enemy unit, and you have this enemy unit. And this is your fortress with the cannon. And this might be regular rifleman, but this might be a tank. So you might want to attack the tank directly, so you can just like right click on it. And not like, oh, I need to press A and do the thing. I don't know. I think it's one of those things that people will play and give feedback, and then they will tell me what to do, and I'll do it. Okay, so what was I doing? Okay, I feel like we are close. Okay, right-clicking on an enemy unit with fortress will make it. Yeah. Yeah, I would say that maybe for the campfire, you could do that, because the campfires cannot attack enemy units, right? But for the regular fortresses, well, maybe the campfires already do that thing. Oh, I'm sending captains instead. Whoops. Kill the bastard. Okay, so if the campfire for some reason still tries to attack an enemy, although the campfire cannot shoot. The fortress itself would attack the unit and not set rally point. Okay. Yeah, but maybe for the campfire it should work. Or maybe not. I don't know. Like, it's difficult to know what the actual expectation is without putting people playing. And the thing is, people have been playing this for so long that they already have their own expectation, and we should try not to make stuff way that differently. Doesn't mean we won't, just means at least we should give it a proper thought. Okay. So what's the issue now? Okay, this guy goes there. Oh, the issue is that it's not resetting for actual denials now. So this guy will move him, go after him properly. And if I cancel, then it's cancelled, and it's a GG. Then it's a GG. But if I were to attack him, hold on, did I fix this now? If I were to attack him, it attacks him. Okay. And it follows him. And if I stop, it attacks him. Well, I fixed it. I don't know what the hell I did differently, but I fixed it. So good job. Hello, Prime 67. 67, indeed. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Today we are working on Unreal game development, and we are working on this game right there. It's called Standalone, and it's essentially a standalone implementation of a Warcraft 3 mod that exists for lots and lots of years already. I think around 10 or something. So we are building that same mod, but as an Unreal Engine game. I mean, this is working now, so like I can attack him. And if I flee, the other guy will follow. This one will attack him. And this guy will follow this one. So if this guy dies, oh, I want some opinion from you. Why is Slate UI better than UMG widgets? I don't know. Sorry, I don't know. Elgardia, are you here? I have a friend that probably knows how to reply to that. Let me do some Googling. I mean, to be honest, I've been working with UI. I don't know if I've been working with Slate or UMG. I think UMG is probably like the old UI, or maybe it's the new one. No, or maybe UMG is the new one and Slate is the old one. Yeah, I don't have an answer to that. Slate will make sense if you are going to provide editor or more application style tools for your game. Okay. I mean, I don't know. What are the differences, honestly? UMG is a visual blueprint-friendly editor. Slate is a robust C++. Okay. Slate is written in C++ and UMG is in widget editor. I think for loading screen, Slate is better because the main game thread is frozen. Slate is better. Again, I don't know. I don't have an opinion on it, man. I'm sorry. I don't know that we are using. I can maybe show you what we are using for the our own UI. We are using widget blueprints, which maybe is UMG. I don't know, but we are using this to create the UI. And then each one of these has a C++ counterpart. So maybe this is all Slate. But here you have like the different like selections and all, the minimap, the timer, the gold, and each part of this is attached to a C++ file. So for instance, this panel here, which is the fortress selection, is its own UI thing, but then its parent class is a C++ code. And this is what binds like all the buttons and all the clicks and events. I personally wouldn't handle anything related to events and that type of stuff in blueprints. And one, because I don't like blueprints. I just don't like them. And two, because if you were to use AI and LLMs and that kind of stuff to help you developing the game, if you move everything to C++, then the LLMs will be able to help you a lot more than if you keep on blueprints. Oh, I think Slate is completely C++ based UI. Okay. I have no idea. I have no idea. Slate. Okay, so Slate is like the declarative, and you do is side UI. Yeah, okay. I remember using this Slate thing on a previous job that I had, but we used that to essentially build in-editor tools for the inside Unreal. So this panel that you are seeing here in Unreal, this is built using Slate. But I would say that for in-game stuff, you probably want to use UMG. I think we might have like some sort of tool that we build ourselves. If I can find it. The Lyra sample game UI is also built with Slate. Well, then I would say that both work, and you just need to figure out what do you rather work with. One is completely declarative, right? Like one is built using this, and the other is built using this. But the advantage is that you can grab these and like move stuff around that you wouldn't be able to do with Slate directly. So I don't know. I think it will be a matter of preference, you know. If you were to use LLMs, then probably Slate is the way to go because they will be able to one-shot all of this stuff and make it look pretty, maybe. But if you were to have more designers in your game and people that might not know how to code, then I would say that this is probably better for them. But because then you yourself could be working on C++ and doing the implementation and stuff, and they could be designing these, and it would be like two separate files almost, and there wouldn't be any conflicts, and they would be able to take care of all the design for themselves, and you'd be able to take care of all the coding. So it also depends if it's a solo project or a project with more people that might not know how to code. Yeah, that's my take on it. Yeah, we just give you more taste, but Slate might not. Yeah, I would say that Slate is probably more me personally. I would probably say that Slate is more for like these types of developer tools where you want to have like a bunch of selectors. I mean, these here literally builds like this part here, right? Like this static mesh and advanced stuff. So the entire Unreal editor is built using Slate. So this would be comparable, for instance, with EM GUI. I don't know if you know EM GUI, but it is also like a C++ editor thing, where essentially is all declarative. Like you write in code what you want to see, and because they have default styles for each widget, it will always look good, but it will always look very developer focused. Obviously you can change styles and colors and images and all of that, but for actual games where you have tons of pictures and maybe effects and that kind of stuff, then I would probably keep myself on UMGs. Yeah, see, like developer tools. Well, I hope I was able to answer something. If not, I apologize. Yeah, but for the game, we are using UMG. We have some tool that we built that I'm not able to find. Oh, it's here, like bot debug. This is built using Slate. Right? Because it lives in the editor, but everything that lives in the game is UMG. So if I were to, let me quickly, game mode. If I were to quickly start a game with bots, I can show you. Debug, bot debug. Well, if it works. Yeah, see? Like it's showing what every bot is doing, and all of this is built using Slate. Because it's a developer tool, you know? Like this won't be used for the game. And to build things quickly, this is way faster. Is this multiplayer? Yes. It is multiplayer and it will support up to 255 players. Well, we'll probably limit it to like 20, to be honest. How are you handling the server? We are not using servers. This is a lockstep deterministic game. So it means that we need to somehow be able to keep the entire state of the game and roll back and that kind of stuff. And it needs to run properly across every single machine. And the best way that we found to do it is don't use like an actual server at all. It's almost as if each player was its own server. Okay, and obviously we'll still have some sort of central server, as so you don't like spoil like the IPs from one another, of course, because then that would be terrible for everyone. But overall, all of the game logic and the game running runs on the clients. And you need to have several clients agreeing. Well, then the DB will be a global database that can live anywhere. Obviously, the database is not shared across the clients, or the clients don't modify the database directly. But the resources needed to play the game live on each player's computer. So we don't need to have like a massive 10-core CPU and GPU running and like ultra Ethernet or Wi-Fi, whatever, connected to make sure this runs. Yeah, peer-to-peer. Yeah, this game is torrent-based almost. Joking, but yeah, kinda like that. And it plays by itself, like I'm not even playing, and it just goes. Microhive, can you do this in your game? Ay ay ay, look at this, there they go. But won't that increase the accessibility to cheating? No, because multiple people need to agree on the result. You have like multiple hosts that are assigned at random. So it's not one player decides everyone for everyone. It's, look at this. Why are these guys disappearing? Are they getting like nuked? What the hell is happening here? Where are these guys disappearing? The hell? Oh, there goes the medic casting. Look at this. Looks like he's casting like some sort of magic spell. Ching. Good job. Oh no, there comes the bad guys to shoot the tank. Mecha Hive, this is way too fun. This is incredible to cast, man. There goes the tank. Oh no, desktop was eliminated. GG. Where do we have more fights going? Hold on. I need to find more fights happening. Where are fights happening? Oh, something is happening here. Like, I don't see units. Where the hell are the units? Kinda weird. Am I getting desynced or something? Like, things are exploding, but I don't see the units. Do you see that the bots even chat between themselves? Like, crazy stuff. Well, hidden information such as unit locations can probably be read via memory. You could cheat by analyzing this data and see enemy units in fog. True, but I don't think this game has fog, does it? I think you can see the entire map at once. Will players be able to create rooms, or is it just matchmaking? No, players will be able to create like private rooms and stuff if they want to play only with their own friends. But we'll also have matchmaking, ELO, and tournaments. We had a $150 tournament, I believe 2 or 3 weeks ago. So yeah, and anyone can participate. So if people watching the stream want to participate on the next tournament, go into that Discord and you will be able to register. I don't know when the next tournament will be, but you can register to it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know if we have fog currently. But yeah, I can see that you could probably read stuff in memory, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know how we would do it that way. Well, maybe in that game mode we'll use our own server. But for the global, people create random rooms and people can play whatever. We'll allow the games to run between their own PCs. If we are using if we are doing proper competitions and all of that, then maybe we'll want to use our own servers to send the data. But first we need to find the players. Once we have the players, then that's a problem that we will be very glad to have. Until we don't have the players, then it doesn't really matter that much to have this discussion. Yeah, there are many ways to cheat unless you have solid anti-cheat. Yeah, and at the same time, that's only a problem once you have players. So until then, it's whatever. There's no point in trying to prevent cheating if you don't have players to cheat at all. But at the same time, the players that will be able to completely annihilate anyone in this game are the same ones that play the Warcraft 3 mod. And those are fairly known by the community. So if anyone else stands out from that small pool of players, then they are very probably cheating and we can just ban them immediately. So it's fine. It's fine. The game also stores the entire match, so we'll be able to download the replays and check everything that is happening. So everything is logged. For how long have you been working on this game? Me personally, since this December. This standalone version, let me just try to remove the flow field. This standalone version, I think it has been in development for a little bit over 2 years. But as I said, this originated as a Warcraft 3 mod that Microhive is developing with other people. And I believe that mod is almost 10 years old by now. Or it started 10 years ago. But the Unreal Engine 5 version is only 2 years in development. But in terms of feature parity, we are very, very close to them. Yeah, and the Warcraft 3 version has dozens, if not hundreds of people playing every single week. So we will also try to capitalize on those folks to move to the Unreal Engine, which will be sad because then Microhive will be out of a job. But then maybe we can have him on the Unreal Engine version. I'm just kidding. How many devs working on this game? So currently, in terms of gameplay, I would say that in terms of gameplay is mostly me. But then in terms of architecture and multiplayer and keeping everything in sync and moving tons of data without keeping the engine stuck, there are 2 people doing that, which are Nick. I forgot his nickname here. It's Nick still. Yeah, which are Nick and Majek, which are the 2 original devs, software developers for the game. So they actually developed pretty much all of the features before I joined, and once I started implementing gameplay and bits of UI, then they moved to more tough software tasks. And then we have one guy doing all of the 3D art. And then we have another one working on the UI. What are you using for version control? Git. We use Git. Yeah, and as I said, I only work on this game around 20 hours a month, which ends up being like 2 mornings or 3 mornings each week, and I stream Monday to Friday. So if you enjoy, or if you are enjoying the content, then I will be very, very glad if you could follow the channel, because I will be working on these for days and days and months and months. So plenty of cool stuff is happening here. 3D models look detailed, yeah. Jacob is a beast. Jacob is a beast. Yeah, and one could argue, oh, but you play the game like this, why don't you need detailed models? Again, because of the 3D spectator stuff, right? Like, you don't even see these bricks here if you are playing from there. But once you are casting the game, then you have a need for those. Yeah, it's a pretty cool game. Like, I'm really, really, really enjoying working on this, and I'm very glad for Jacob, which is man, I keep forgetting people's nicknames. What's his nickname here? Well, it's still Jacob, but it's Power Stroke. I'm very appreciated to him for no, Predators is the one on Twitch. On the Risk Reforged community is called Power Stroke, because I think he actually used like an account from his brother, which was Power Stroke, but then he kept using it, and now it's Power Stroke for life. Yeah, but yeah, I'm really enjoying this project. I think I will just quickly double check, because I think we are done. What makes this game interesting is that you guys don't have to do the heavy lifting in terms of inventing the gameplay. It has been iterated over since 2004, so the format is well formed and established. That is really true. That's the easiest part about all of this. Like, we don't need to test if things work or not, because again, the mod has been in development for 12 years almost. Oh, hold on, 2004, so it's like 20 years actually. So yeah, lots of people have played the Warcraft 3 version for years and years, so everything that we need is from there. The only thing we need to do is essentially write all of the code in C++, make it a little bit prettier, and implement 3D cameras. And we are done, and we ship it, and it's GG. There goes Slovakia man. Yeah, sometimes these folks disappear. I don't know what the hell is happening. Like, they're rushing here, and then once they reach here, they like disappear. This is weird. I don't know what the hell is happening. Are they being like refurbished inside this fortress or something? I really have no idea. I think they're getting cold for some reason. It is so old that we don't even know why things are the way they are, but it works. Yeah. Oh, there goes the fighting. Oh, they fought already. Yeah, it's weird that units keep disappearing. I don't know what's happening. Like, it works with this camera, like they're there in Poland, but after a while they just disappear from here. Here they are, like, rushing. See, now they disappeared, but if I move, they're still there. Yeah, I don't know why this is happening, but it's fine because we're not focused on that right now. Okay. Yeah, I'll quickly test this because I think we made everything work. And if we did, then it's GG. And I'll end the stream. So this guy goes there, and this guy goes there. Good job. And now this guy is the flag, and this guy goes there. Oops. This guy goes there, and he keeps following him. Good job. But he doesn't attack him. Not even like this. Well, actually, now I have a question. Like, so this guy is the flag. But if I change this flag, these guys are still trying to go after this guy. So maybe this is what we want, and then once we do this, it stops. I don't know. Okay, so this part is working. Good job. And so if I make this guy attack this one, it goes, it attacks. If it chases and it stops, then it attacks. If it starts from far away and it goes, it attacks. Okay. I think we did it. I think we did it. Yep. Units should continue to follow even after the fortress has changed the rally point. Okay, cool. I appreciate the feedback. Because I wouldn't know and I would need to ask Nick, and then it would wait an entire day because he only replies in my evenings. Yeah, I don't know where you are based, but I'm based in Portugal, so it's currently 1 p.m. here. And Nick is somewhere in the US, I think. Okay, Denmark. Damn. I've never been to Northern Europe. Should probably visit there. I once had a job interview for Unity in Denmark. But then I didn't get the job, so now I'm stuck in Portugal. Likewise, nice. Focused chase unit. Oh man, this diff is weird. This is a weird diff. Force focused attack, but this is not like on the correct spot, is it? The diff, that is, the code itself is in the correct spot. Because it essentially added the code on the wrong position. Yeah, this is weird. Okay, it's trying to focus the attack. Yeah. I could probably try to get rid of this range thing so that I get more nearby. But it was doing something weird with this. So I'll leave it be for now. Okay, this is all fine and dandy. And here we have the focused chase unit. It's a focused chase. Well, here is a beast trying to focus the attack, true, and everything else is the same. And then we do the other thing. Yeah. I mean, I think we got it. I think we got it. Chase, focus chase on rallied units. I think we got it. And if we didn't, we'll fix it. Good job us. Good job us. So let me quickly update this task here, because we essentially worked on it, well, not really 3 hours, because we are always talking and stuff, but probably like 5 hours total, which makes, can I add a work log there? Help. 2 hours 30 minutes, which made this a 5-hour task. Which, by the way, the AI made it work in like 10 minutes. But I don't like using AI. But I used AI to kind of have a grasp of where we should go. But still, there are things that weren't working as good as they are now. So yeah, so now we create a PR. We go on standalone. We create this PR. Rally points on units. Create pull request. I'll copy this over. And I'll send it to Nick. And Nick will get to play with it and maybe approve. Guys, GG, we did it. Okay, I think this will be the end of the stream. I will be back in around 1 hour, 1 hour and a half. And the afternoon streams are always gaming streams. Like, I'm not doing any game dev. I will be playing Red Dead Redemption 2. And we are around 66% on the storyline. So yeah, we already beat 2/3 of the game. But we've been playing for 3 weeks, almost 3 hours a day already. So yeah, it's a long game. But yeah, we are having tons of fun. So if you enjoyed that content, then I kindly invite you all to... let me open this. I kindly invite you all to also come and hang out with me. And if you do not follow the channel, I'll also invite you to follow the channel so you can also help me grow this incredible community that we are trying to build here. But if you don't follow, it's all fine. I still appreciate all of you. Guys and girls, thank you all. A final confetti to end the stream. People by Sag Face. And I'll see you in 90 minutes. Okay? Bye-bye.